Good morning, everybody. It's LSP. It's currently the 20th of May 2022. So the markets are still sideways, flat. Not a great deal happening. We've got some movement in the stock market. Indices are taking a bit of a hit. We know money flows are coming out of stocks, but it's not really coming into cryptocurrency. So the question is, what do we do with all of this information? At the moment, it's just a question of being patient. But is being patient enough? We look at a lot of projects, the space that we're in, new technologies, new ideas, and we're always reaching for something. We're trying to find a way to make whatever it is that we're doing work and work for us, right? So when we're looking at our investments, we're looking at our ideas, it's very easy during pretty much any market condition to engage when it makes no sense. So what I want to effectively get across today in this video or short update is it's not enough to just be patient. It requires the practice of patience. It's not enough to just say, I'm going to sit on my hands for a little while. We have to be careful because it's very easy to be drawn into sluggish markets like this and end up putting money where it just doesn't need to be. All right. So we know Bitcoin's just flat. It's effectively going between 29,000 and 31,000, right? The good news is it's not moving, which sounds a bit weird, but just hear me out. If Bitcoin's not moving, but the rest of the market is, i.e. stocks, commodities, bonds, and so on, then that shows that the cryptocurrency market is doing either one of two things. It's either waiting for traditional markets to move in a way that is favorable for cryptocurrency to start moving, or it's effectively decoupling and doing its own thing. There was something that I read yesterday, which was quite interesting. They were saying that, and this was a particular article, but saying that, Bitcoin isn't affected by traditional markets. It doesn't really follow what the traditional markets are doing, in this case, the stock markets and so on, which is absolutely absurd. We know this because predominantly the Nasdaq, I'm not going to say controls what Bitcoin does, but it definitely has a play in how Bitcoin moves. So with all of this said, is the cryptocurrency market moving away, from traditional financial markets? And are we in that moment, right, where we can expect, and this is just an old chart, are we in that moment where we can expect this year to be that year where cryptocurrency really starts to shine? We can see a drop here in the Nasdaq, into areas where it makes absolute sense. And just to show that this is all just fractal and it's all applicable to pretty much every asset class, I expect a little bit more downside, on the Nasdaq. Same with the S&P, same with the Dow Jones, obviously. With the Dow, just to be really clear, I think we're going for this gap. And there's a reason I'm talking about these around about sort of 28,000. 900, 29,000, give or take. And what I want to see is, while this is happening, Bitcoin's just flat. This would be very, very good. I just want to see Bitcoin flat. And the longer Bitcoin maintains this consolidation, just hovering above this, then the more likely we are to snap down, grab the liquidity, and maybe reverse, start to grind to the upside. Bitcoin is obviously in charge in terms of the broader cryptocurrency market. But I'm looking at Binance and I wonder, are we going to see that 340? Something tells me, at least from an experiential point of view, that we could see something a little bit different on Binance, maybe a little bit of a pop. It doesn't mean it will stay there, but it would be interesting to see if Binance does have a little bit of a run to the upside to kind of challenge this 340. Now, the overall general market in terms of cryptocurrency itself, I'm still being very cautious. I'm practicing patience and being calm. I've got no interest in taking money and putting it into anything at the moment until we see at least some confirmation, and then we can take it from there. So I'll update you guys later this afternoon. I'm hoping to do a little bit more of an in-depth update. And until then, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day or evening, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care and ciao.